Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and if everything goes according to plan and this schedule is on schedule, this is the last day of my vacation that I've been recording frantically for the last 2 days. So I am hopefully safely traveled back home, resting up on this very day and getting ready to return into the dojo, into the studio, and make some content for you guys tomorrow. I'll probably do a Twitch stream as well within a day or two of getting home, to, just really get back in touch with you guys. But in the meantime, there's unfinished business out there, unfinished business on the ladder. Unfinished business with the meta. You see, yours truly blew the chance at Mythic with the clock running down, without much time left, with my flight approaching, with all the recording that needs to be done. So, having blown it with the body of research combo, that stupid Thalia. I can't believe I did that. That's one of those things where you know better. I even talked about it. Like, I'm sitting there looking at the board. I talked about it. Spoiler alert. Whatever. Who cares? I'll spoil what I want to. It's my show. But anyway, when you gotta have Mythic, when you gotta get the job done, when you need vengeance, you turn to something totally misplay proof. I can play blue-white control in my sleep. It's in my blood how to do it. It truly is. So this is blue-white control. This is a version where the win cons are basically stripped down to almost nothing. There's 2 Hall of the Storm Giants and 4 Wandering Emperors, and there's the opponent's frustration. That's it. There's also Test of Talents frustration. That's very effective. But we are running like a total of 6 interactive counter spells. So my idea was, instead of running like a Witness the Future win con, I'm just going to run these counter spells. I'm going to counter the opponent's interactive pieces that would help them interfere with me trying to beat them to death, and then I'll win. Like, I'm just going to try to have so much card advantage that if I draw myself down to like 2 cards left in my library, thanks to the Shard Tokens of Nico Aris and the Memory Deluges, if I draw down to like nothing left in my library, but I have 2 or 3 counter spells in hand, the opponent won't be able to stop me from just beating them down. That's the gamble we're taking. Now, last time I did this, I came into a matchup against Black-White where I literally did run out of win conditions and ran out of deck. Will it happen again with Mythic on the line? Not going to spoil it this time, but let's say that there are some absolute nonsense people on the ladder who gave it their best shot. There's no question. I had to earn this one, and perfectly fine with that. The winning in for Mythic should be difficult. It should be hard. I mean, it's great because it's hard. Or else everyone would do it. From a league of their own. Paraphrasing. Tom Hanks. It's a good movie. Very patriotic. America. Anyway. Blue-white control. This build, I think, is great if you like a classic approach to blue-white without having to cram in gimmicky cards. You just want to draw a bunch of cards and find the win. God, what I'd do, though, for 1 Elixir of Immortality to throw in this thing. The problem with Witness the Future is it takes 2 spots. Or Devious Cover-Up. That's the problem with it. I don't like that. If I could just have 1 spot be an Elixir of Immortality, I would do it. And I'd play a Sphinx's Revelation style game plan, and it would be a beautiful world. Anyway, maybe we'll get that. They're never going to make an Elixir of Immortality type card ever again. Look it up, Zoomers. They're never going to make that again. But maybe this fall, I'll be watching the spoilers. I'll be hoping. Anyway. No Doomscar. Some of you might have questions about that. These decks have pretty much run Doomscar for 2 years. I didn't want to take turn 2 off to foretell Doomscar. That's what it came down to. The mana investment for Doomscar is a sneaky one. You have to pay 2, and then you have to pay 3 later. Or you have to pay 5 straight up. 5 is still a lot, and Depopulate is 4. So if you actually wanted to do something on turn 2, like have Jwari available, like have Negate Disdainful Stroke or a Test available, like cast Revitalize or Fateful Absence or March, like we have all these instants, and just tapping out on turn 2 for the foretell, especially when they know, because, Saw It Coming isn't played that much anymore. When you foretell a Doomscar on turn 2 after your opponent plays a 1-drop and a 2-drop, they know. And they're going to play around it, and they're going to play well, at least on the way up to Mythic they will. In Diamond, they definitely will. Diamond is the sweatiest rank by far. People chill out a lot when they get to Mythic, but Diamond, oh, they will slice and dice through their own mother to get to Mythic. So we got to be ready for those Diamond mega gamers. So we're going to depopulate instead of Doomscar, because if they don't see a Foretold Doomscar, maybe they just throw all their stuff on the board, hope for the best, and get blown the F up. Let's go. So that's some of the strategy talk around the deck. Straightforward, blue-white control. If I'm going to hit Mythic, and I'm going to cap this incredibly long day of recording and record this, the last intro I'm going to record before my vacation, I'm going to make it the way I want to make it. This is my style, my strategy, the mad MTG love of my life. Blue-white control. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. And for reals, these plain bats better be out of stock. Check the link one more time. This is the last time I'm going to mention it. And if they're gone, good. There are 100 of them. If you watch this video and you see one left, you better grab it. For me, one time. Also, thank you very much to all of you who have hung with me through the vacation. I know that the shorter run times on the videos and the lack of an outro, it might feel a little less like the CGB you know and love, but this is it. This is the big trip and the last Command Fest on my schedule this year. I might go to Magic 30 in Las Vegas in October, but I've got some time to spend with you. And thank you for seeing me through it. You guys, in case you can't tell, mean a lot to me. It would be really easy to take 2 weeks off. It really would. But I get so much pride and satisfaction knowing that I entertained the thousands and thousands of you who actually still want to watch these videos and make it part of your daily routine, even all summer long. Like, it means so much to me. So, I mean, if you're watching this, just know I mean it when I say it. You're cool.
Hello everyone, it's Jenny G again, here to cozy up with you all and read some more comments. All glory to Degen taxes and the prismatic scaffolding. What is it with you people and insisting I'm a DJ who wants to scaffold the prismatic bridge? Try it again and I will complete you from the inside out. Can we just call it Jinions instead of Jin's minions? I'll call you whatever you want me to call you, but it's kind of a good idea. I think you should splash some green and white for Prismae Talk Brioche and a Jin and Boombast deck. This is very funny and original. Laugh, please. Ha. Ha 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 ha. Screenshots, comments to use in a promotion. You think this is a promotional video? I literally talk about completing CGB, and I roast his followers on his own channel. So what exactly is being promoted here, other than your own imminent completion? 169, 420 pop, subscribe. Is Jenny real? Can he hurt me? Oh, baby, I already have. That gin tonic is one wacky noodle. Hey, don't you talk about my wacky noodle. You still smell like cheese. Well then why don't you come over here and eat me up? And on that note, I'm gonna need to leave you all for some private time, so subscribe. 169 420. Gingy out.
Alright, opponent goes first. March, Jwari, test. Yeah, we can answer a lot of what they would try to do. Gonna have March available on turn 2, and I'm glad I did. Because that's gotta go. It looks like the opponent's gonna play some kind of a tempo strategy. And hopefully they deploy right into the Jwari or the test. That will do. Syncopate, Shredder, play. Okay, we gotta find... Oh, Demi-Lich, huh? Demi-Lich, Fable, Wandering Mind. Okay, it does go bigger than like my low to the ground-ish Delver pile. Goes a lot bigger. going to be a pain. There's 2 make disappears, 2 spell pierces. So there's a lot of like pay extra, so we need to hit all our land drops. And they do have another threat in hand. And they have a syncopate. Wow. Okay. We're definitely going to play the Shredder. I think I should just get this down. You can't syncopate it here, and we can just get some cards, which is kind of a big deal. The bad news is they get to use the Shredder. They play Shredder, they cast Play with Fire, right? Oh, or not? Wow, that's bold. Depopulate sure would have been nice. So they have a syncopate. How are we going to get around the syncopate? Oh, they discarded it. I'm trying to decide if I just need to deluge right here while... I guess if they counter the memory deluge, it's okay. Well, otherwise we're just holding up mana and then cracking these. I guess I could also blow up their land and have double white for Wandering Emperor in the future. Upkeep, Play with Fire. Face. They do not care about Nico. Interesting. They keep on top. Hold on. Thank you. They're going to keep on top. We're going to blow up their red source and get our white source. To make them shuffle. Nice scry. Haha. Hopefully they don't have a castable spell here so they can't grow their ledgers. But I guess if they do, they might not have much left. Ooh, double attack? Now they care? Interesting. Very interesting. Implies that since they didn't play a land, that they drew another counter spell. We chill. We really want to make sure this Wandering Emperor resolves. Might spell pierce this? Nope. They don't have anything. And with their naked hand basically exposed to the world, they scoop it up in the face of a memory deluge. Alright guys, no misplay mythic this time. This is the one. Lock it in. Okay. I mean, I'm a little nervous that we don't kill anything of substantial size. Like we have Nico deal 2 damage maybe. That's kind of bad, but then we have 2 Wandering Emperors if we draw land. Seagate Restoration. Okay. Alright, a control matchup. A blue-white control matchup. What do we do? Jam the Celestis into this? I don't think so. Let's play this tapped. I think that what we want to do is try to make them respect Wandering Emperor on the end of their turn. And then we can resolve things like Celestis and Nico. Okay, they're resolving Memory Deluge now, but they're tapped out. So, we can play a Nico, generate some shards. Probably the play. I want to ask to discard. They discard a Mending. This is going to be a tough game. This is going to be a tough one. But let's get the card advantage going.
Observe unjust rules.
Get another shard.
Gotta prepare for the next throw.
Make another creature. The opponent having farewell, they have to run it into a disdainful stroke. That's good for us. I mean, on the board, we've got the resources, so let's see how they want to try to recover. Keep in mind our win cons. Test of talent frustration. 2 Hall of the Storm Giants. 4 Wandering Emperors. We're going to have to counter some spells that try to interact with our win cons, which is not usually how I like to play. Alright, Emperor down. Another clue provided. Value for days. Fading Hope. Okay, they're a kind of deck that runs Fading Hope. Means they might have they might have Hullbreaker or Leer. Chart up.
Come on, stay sharp.
Take 2. Okay, they march that too. Good. This marches for Halls. So we could just resolve this, but then we wouldn't have mana available for Disdainful Stroke, so now we're going to play the resources game and try to get ahead on that front. Farewell is their best way of cleaning all this up, but we do want to get these turned into cards. You need to find Test of Talents especially. Easy Scry to the bottom. Alright, they're going to resolve another Memory Deluge. They've had 2. Really need to find a test. But Card Advantage Engine online, if they don't get rid of the Nico, every other turn we get another Scry 1 draw. Can help us have the right cards in the right places. They're going to go for Mending, sure. I don't think I'm going to try to resolve anything while they're tapped out, though. I don't need to. I guess I could play Wandering Emperor and try to use Disdainful Stroke to protect it. That is an option. But let's do it on their turn, when they're hoping to get time to flash back a Deluge. We need to buy some time on this. We need to find Test of Talents. Let's go. Keep the pressure on. Okay, saw it coming. I wonder how many counters they run and if it's going to be a lot more than I run, because that's going to make a big difference. Absence. I guess I need one of these for a Hullbreaker Horror, because right now I'm naked to it. Completely soft. Another Wandering Emperor, why not? Chard.
I can see more clearly now.
Their own Wandering Emperor, huh? Do I care? I attack the Nico, who cares? Absence? Like, I need to use my counter spells to defend win cons. That's the problem. I guess I'll take this opportunity and resolve my own Memory Deluge and see if we can find some of my counter spells. Oh, that's a good one. And Hall, I guess, sooner rather than later. This is also going to trigger Celestis, because I got to double spell. Backup Celestis can go. Ooh, nice. That takes them off of the Memory Deluges. That's good. That means I can tap out here. Revitalize. Here's a Hall. Another Mending. Go, baby, go. 37 to 38. You think they're gonna run Cover Up? They discard Witness the Future. Okay, they are a Cover Up kind of deck. That means that we can't deck them. We're going to have to defend a win con. Hopefully they don't have many Fields of Ruin. They have a lot of fields. This is going to be trouble. So we could try to draw into an answer for this. Tested talents might put the mill plan back on the table. I think we at least take a shot. I mean, I'm not going to turn that down. With 3 mana open, would I even go for a test of talents here? I don't think I would. I think we just have to let that be. It's too risky that the test would get Jwari'd or countered in some way. They have a tough choice. I guess that's a good thing for us. Definitely going to hit him with Haul this turn. Gotta start sending a message. Alright, they left up 2 mana. Let's go for a Stroke Our Own Deluge in response. See what they do. Works. Cool. I'm mad that they got to the test of talents first, though. I'm not gonna lie. That's frustrating. That was supposed to be me. Send a message. March. What's March even gonna do here? Nothing, right? Nothing of consequence. Oh, they do play Lear. What do they got down there? Counter spells. I mean, okay. If I tap them low, what happens? Anything useful? I mean, who cares? What are they gonna get with that? Nothing this turn. Alright. I'll just make them bounce it a bunch of times. Let's keep using these up. Another Nico is fun, but I don't need it right now. I've got lots of cards. I need the actual interactive spells. So don't need this here. Go for an absence. They'll bounce, I'm sure. Let's just get another hit in with the Haul. If we want to do that. Is that even the play here? Come on, opponent. You're going to use that Fading Hope, right? Aren't you? There you go. Okay. Alright, they don't get a clue. Now we can hit them. Put them at 8. There's some big problems there. They're just gonna play. They're gonna replay the Lear, but I guess then they have to block, right? Potentially. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we have an untapped land next turn, they're in big trouble. But yeah, we keep putting them in a tight spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pump, and then Wandering Emperor can be lethal. Okay. So they don't have another Fading Hope. They have a Fateful Absence. Ooh. You'd love to see it. If I tap them out here, I don't think they can win. I mean, make your choice. Then Wandering Emperor, right? Unless I'm off on my math. But the land counter says 10. Celestis is 11. That's 4 and 7. They need a 1-mana way to kill a Ward 3. You're not going to do it. Portable Hole. Dude, this mythic is mine. It's a mine. 100 billion% mine. All right, don't blunder. Don't get carried away. You want to go like this and this, this and this and this and this. We want to go like this. We want to attack with it so we don't tap the wrong land when casting the Emperor. Boom! The sound cuts out right there for the explosion. Just to make my epic, triumphant, amazing moment a little less epic. They can't do it. They can't do it. It is epic. It will always be epic because it was me. It was CGB, Mythic Gamer. The one in best of one. Well, 2 lands, Celestis to populate 2 Deluges on the play. We just need to draw a land, and this hand is a playable hand for sure. So, we get 2 draws. Land off the top, please. Please. Help a guy out. Why is it being weird? There you go. Blue-white control mirror. Again. Yeah. Sure, matchmaker. Sure. Alright, well if you miss a land drop in the mirror, you lose, so... Big turn coming up. Oh, they play Delver. Do you now? Is that so? Oh, coming right at me, huh? Let's disappoint them. All right, land off the top, please. Or you can just scoop. That would be fine. All right. They didn't scoop yet. They're not completely soft. The Drake. That's gotta die. That card is unbearably brutal. Celestis. 3 Memory Deluges and 3 lands. The chances of these things. And for turn, don't think we depopulate that. I think we can wait here. All right, land can go. But we got there. We drew enough land. Deck is very much online. This is going to be an interesting little battle. Because we know they have all spells, and we know they have good tempo positive plays. Nico's an interesting one. Oh, what if I Jwari their sciences, huh? I miss a land drop to do it. No, I'll go find a land right now. What are you talking about? I'll find an untapped land in my top 4. There we go. Easy. Never didn't have it. Already got another Revitalize. Don't need another Nico, I don't think. And I don't need another Deluge. All 4 Deluges in that spot. Weird. Do it. Environmental Sciences. Get wrecked, nerd! Oh! Oh, no! Oh, no! In the meantime, we're down to 12 from Ass Pirate, but whatever. This is fine. Let's go depopulate that Ass Pirate. I'm sure they've got another thing, and there's the thing. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit of double spelling to flip Day Night again. That worked out. Just keep them mana screwed. This is going just fine. A Disdainful Stroke has got to get out of my hand. Test, you can stay. Okay, it's back. March. Sure. Get that day-night. Get that trigger. I'm opening the door just a little bit for them, which... sus. But I'm pretty sure I can close it again between March, Test, and Nico. They go straight for the bypass, huh? And they only have 1 mana up? Yeah, this game's over. I think. Let's see if they can even... Can they take it? They go for the protection of you see a guard approach. Actually, we let them resolve their connive first with the impression that they'll have a creature around. And then they do not. All right. Anything unexpected here? They have shelters. Their only counters are Jwari, no spell pierce. They have a lot of phasing. Like 7 phasers. They only have 1 Virtuoso left. Okay, their hand is Virtuoso, Aspirate, Stance, March. Yeah, it's not over. That Virtuoso can hit... I mean, I just said it was over, but it's not. That Virtuoso can hit so hard. If they can buy a turn or 2 with it, we're in big trouble. Okay. Flips again. Guess I'll give up Revitalize for all these Planeswalkers. And then pass. Just keep working that Celestis every time. I just can't turn down a Celestis trigger. Makes it so hard for them to kill me. Also makes flooding out almost... It feels impossible. I mean, it's not impossible, but it feels that way. Alright, let's see some cards. Another March, another Test. Seems really good. Okay, they want a double spell. The world demands a double spell. Okay. Or the Celestis, I should say, demands a double spell. Let's go for the Depopulate. They'll go for the March. We'll go for the Test. They could have also gone for Valorous Stance there, and then I would have done March of Otherworldly Light instead. Because I really want to get these phasing effects out of their deck. They are big pains. Okay, that was the last straw. And they found out we weren't just testing 1 card, we were testing 2. A top deck king. We'll see. Test your metal. Revitalizes and Emperors. Let's do it. It'll at least be hard to attack us to death. I was in such a hurry to get to Mythic and it's so freaking hot in my room. I forgot to change the art to the more, you know, I guess, what would you call the art? The regular Revitalize art? The more known art? I mean, I'm going right for it. Not the first time I've just thrown stuff at the turn 2 mana dork. Hold the bird, guys. Although, they would not have played a 4 mana spell anyway, I don't think. Alright, so Naya Humans. Tough match. Always a good deck. Not the card you want to draw at all in Test of Talents. We need to find a way to turn that into something else. Farmhand. Okay, they got a little bit of a little brew going here. Okay, 2 adversaries, no kickers. And they play around my interaction perfectly. Okay. So we'll pass here. We've got Wandering Emperor. We got Memory Deluge. I'm not sure which we're doing. Add a line. Okay. This seems very bad for me. I think I have to try to delusion to a depopulate, to be honest. I think that's what it takes here. It might have a Valorous stance, and that would be a disaster, but okay. Well, I got some removal, which also can try to help me. But now I can't play Wandering Emperor this turn. Slow down, buddy. So, if I take 8 this turn, I only have 4 life next turn. But if I play the Wandering Emperor and I exile one of these... Okay. It's gonna be fine. They're not red, they can't burn me. I go to 4. Restoration. Everything just gets around what I do. Everything. Okay, I can't kill one of these now, because they just get it back for free. And then they get to activate it. Oh god, but they have another one. I have no chance. I have no choice. Somehow their hand was so perfect against me. I guess I have to top deck a land so I can play Wandering Emperor and Fateful Absence. And then I go to 1. That's what I have to do. Or depopulate. That is not it. I guess make them attack. Because what they can do, just discard here, bring back one of these, activate it 3 times, and we lose to it that way. Alright, they got it. We can go up to 6, but then we die. 1 mana, missed land drop short of good. Rough game. Just the wrong cards for that matchup. Not a matchup you prepare for. Very off meta.